Jason had always believed that trust wasn't given, it was earned and tested over time. But that night, the truth hit him like a sucker punch, leaving a crater in the middle of everything he thought he understood about love. Before we dive in, do me a favor, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss the next jaw-dropping betrayal story. Because this one, it's got champagne, lies, and a twist you won't see coming. Jason hated drinking. With a passion. To him, alcohol was the great destroyer of dreams, families, futures. He'd seen too much wreckage from it, co-workers who torched careers at holiday parties, friends whose marriages crumbled after one more round. It was always the same script: booze, bad judgment, broken hearts. Across the couch from him, Alicia rolled her eyes as he muttered at another crime documentary on TV. She was lounging with a glass of wine and a beauty magazine, her legs draped over the armrest. Jason grumbled something about alcohol being the root of all disaster, and Alicia, exasperated, smirked. "Jace, babe, can we skip the lecture tonight?" He smiled, but the truth was, they'd always been opposites. Jason ran 5 miles every morning, meal-prepped kale and quinoa, didn't touch a drop of alcohol. Alicia had always been more of a social butterfly. She loved her wine nights with the girls, the occasional tequila toast at birthdays, the fun, loud chaos of people. When they first got serious, Jason had been wary, but smitten. Alicia had a magnetism about her. You walked into a room with her, and people noticed. She lit things up. So, they made a compromise. No more club hopping or wild office parties, but girls' nights were still on the table. Jason agreed because compromise was love, right? That Thursday evening, Alicia breezed in after work, cheeks flushed and eyes gleaming. "It's Stacy's birthday," she chirped, holding up a sparkly gift bag. "Just a chill night at her place. Girls only. You know the drill." Jason nodded, watching her toss the bag on their dresser and vanish into the shower, humming like a carefree teenager. By Saturday night, she was a vision. Emerald green dress, sky-high heels, perfume wafting in hypnotic waves. Jason offered to drive her, but she declined. "Emily and Jess are swinging by. Don't bother with downtown traffic." She kissed him lightly and disappeared with a wink. The condo fell silent. Jason made tea, read a stack of financial articles, then remembered the gift bag. Oddly, it was still on the dresser. Alicia hadn't even mentioned it. Weird. He called her, straight to voicemail. His brows furrowed. Something didn't sit right. Then he remembered the Find My iPhone connection they'd set up months ago, after some creep had followed her on the sidewalk. It wasn't an emergency, but Jason justified it in his mind, just delivering a birthday gift. Innocent, right? The blue dot blinked downtown. Not at an apartment, but smack in the business district. Curious more than suspicious, he slipped on his jacket and headed out. Neon lights lit up the street. He pulled up near a high-end steakhouse, its side ballroom alive with music. Not exactly Stacy's vibe. Still holding the gift bag, he stepped out. As fate would have it, Stacy stumbled out of the doors laughing, sequins catching the light like confetti. "Hey, Jason." Her voice caught in her throat when she saw the bag. He held it out. Alicia forgot this. She paled. Before she could explain, a drunk colleague draped his arm around her. "Yo, Stacy, what are we celebrating?" "Birthday," he slurred. She froze. Birthday's next month," she mumbled, eyes darting like a trapped animal. Jason didn't wait. He brushed past them, heart hammering. Inside, the ballroom pulsed with 90s dance music, champagne towers glistening under chandeliers. Banners bearing Alicia's company logo hung from the walls. His stomach dropped. There she was. Hair tousled, cheeks pink, laughing in a way that didn't belong to their life anymore. Standing close, too close, to a tall man Jason vaguely remembered as Chris from accounting. Hands were on her waist. His nose nearly touched hers. And then, she kissed him. Full, slow, and completely sober in its intimacy. Jason's body turned to stone. For a moment, the world paused. Then it came crashing back. He marched across the floor, adrenaline silencing the music. He grabbed her wrist and spun her around. "What the hell, Alicia?" His voice cut through the noise like a blade. Chris vanished. Alicia's pupils were swimming. Jace, listen, it's not. Mascara smudged, voice slurred, the scent of champagne clung to her. The promise she'd made, no boozy office parties, shattered right there on the dance floor. You lied, he whispered coldly. You sneaked out, and you kissed another man. In public. In front of your co-workers. You're done. Her hand reached for him, but he backed away. Don't bother coming home. Your stuff will be on the curb. People were already filming. Isn't that her husband? Someone whispered. She kissed Chris, right? Phones tilted. Screens captured the implosion of a marriage in real time. Jason stormed out, face like stone, fingers clenched on the steering wheel until they went white. He didn't cry. He didn't scream. The decision was clean. Clear. Unforgiving. The divorce moved fast. Jason kept the condo. Repainted the walls. Replaced the couch. Started therapy. Doubled down on gym runs. He learned something brutal and true: you can't date someone's potential. You either love who they are now or suffer hoping they'll change. Alicia tried to move on. But word of that kiss spread like wildfire. The video went mini-viral on TikTok, especially among local event staff and bartenders. Recruiters Googled her name and passed. She deleted her socials, dyed her hair, and moved in with a cousin across town. Whether she learned her lesson or not, Jason never cared to find out. He only held on to one truth: when your gut screams, listen. Because once trust breaks, you don't just lose love, you walk barefoot through shards of everything you built together.